morning. This is for Wednesday, lesson 82, and we're going to look at phonics today. And phonics is another lesson you already know. Okay, it's one I know you've probably talked about in first grade, and I know we've talked about it in here. But we're going to talk about capitalizing things. So let's review. Common nouns are any person, place, or thing. Proper nouns are specific or particular person, place, or thing, and they always start with a capital letter. Okay, hopefully you've got that in your brain now. We're going to talk today, let's review what we did yesterday. We always capitalize I. We capitalize names or titles, Mr., Mrs., Miss, and Doctor, and then also names referring to God, Jesus Christ. I know yesterday the paper said Good Shepherd. Today we're going to talk about two more, and that's capitalizing the days of the weeks and the months of the year. This is something I know you talked about in first grade, like I said, and we've talked about in here. So I have Wednesday for an example. It's capital W, and January. So they start with a capital letter. So all our months, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that would be days of the week are capitalized, and then our months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. They all start with a capital letter. That's kind of a review. And then we're also going to throw in there holidays. Okay, we just celebrated a big one in December, and that would be Christmas. Christmas is always with a capital C. But then in November, we had Thanksgiving, and we could say Thanksgiving Day. It's important to remember with Thanksgiving Day, Veterans Day, Labor Day, Valentine's Day, that you capitalize the name of the holiday and the word day, because they go together. They're not one word, but they're two words together. They both need to be capitalized. So on your paper, on 163, it reminds us at the top, and then it says rewrite the holidays with the correct capitalization. Don't forget to capitalize day in there. Then 2, you've got to have your detective eyes. You're looking for all the things you've learned now that have capital letters. They can be in the sentence. So you're going to use sentences. You're going to use proofreader marks to show which words should be capitalized. There's more than one in each of them. Then you're going to answer the interrogative sentence with a declarative sentence. It says, what is your favorite holiday? You're not going to answer with Christmas, okay? Because it says to answer with a declarative sentence. So I would put my favorite holiday. Most of those words are in your first sentence. So when you give your answer, you're going to put my favorite holiday is, and then write your favorite holiday, remembering to capitalize it. On the back, you're going to add the prefix be, and asleep, all, and also, and an enjoy to root words. Then write the new word on the line underneath. Number 2, you're going to write the number of syllables, and then got to dig out our brains. It's been a long time. Declarative makes a statement. Exclamatory shows strong feeling. Interrogative, it asks a question. So you're going to read your sentences. You're going to circle the letter, the kind of sentence, and then put your punctuation at the end. It's been a while since we went over this. All right, on math, I want to review. Let's review a borrowing problem right here. It's kind of hard to see in the glare, but 62 minus 19. Okay, hopefully you understood this, but if not, we're going to look at this one and see I think I wrote that different, 92 minus 61. Okay, on this one, we're going to look, because now we have to look at our eyes and say, look, 2 minus 1. Hey, I can do that. I don't have to borrow. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 9 minus 6 is 3. But if we wanted to change this up, and let's say we have 91 minus 62. Okay, we can't take 1 minus 2. I'm going to borrow from the tens. The 9 becomes an 8. And the 1 becomes 11. You just put a 1 in front of whatever number's here in the 1's place, then subtract. 11 minus 2 is 9. 8 minus 6 is 2. Hopefully you're getting that. If not, let me know if you have any questions. We are going to talk about today in math, cutting things in half. Cutting numbers in half. So, in order to do that, what really helps us is we remember our doubles. If you remember 1 plus plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So let's say we have 2 plus 2 is 4. So, and then we have 4 all together. So 2 plus 2 more equals 4 all together. Well, let's say we start this way. We start with 4 and we want to cut 4 in half. So if I want to cut 4 in half, I just do this, and half of it is 2. So half of 4 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So we're going to be going over that on your paper. So if we look at, excuse me, 163, number 1 says how much money. Number 2, you're going to count by threes. 3, write the differences, so you're going to borrow. 4, write the times. 5, circle the correct answer. On the back is where we're going to talk about splitting the numbers in half. The monkeys are making banana splits. Split these numbers in half. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the number they give and we're going to find half of it. So like half of 10. If you had 10, you could even do that with your hand. Split it in half. You got 5, 5. So half of 10 is 5. And 5 plus 5 is 10. Then you get into half of 60. That can be a little challenging, but if you find half of 6. So you did that right above it. Half of 6 was 3. So half of 60 is 30. You just put a 0 after the 3. Half of 4 we saw was 2. So half of 40 is going to be 20. Number 2 is more practice with borrowing. And then number 3, you're going to draw bananas to show the mixed number. So I know it may be hard to draw bananas, but 3.5. So I'm going to kind of make it kind of looks like a moon shape. Kind of make it, there's 3 bananas, and then I'm just going to draw half of another one. So not the greatest, but that's what they want you to draw, 3 whole bananas and half of another. So try that for 1.5. Number 4 is a story problem, and 5 is addition problems. All right, and then in history on page 53, you're going to read about the apothecary, the cooper, and the whitesmiths. You're going to read the jobs they had there, and then finish up with buying and selling. And then see if you can remember on page 55 which person does which job. Make sure you don't write in your book. And that finishes up that. I think that's all for Wednesday. If you have any questions, you can tell your mama and have her ask me. If you're struggling with borrowing, let me know and we will work on that. All right, have a great Wednesday.